Wipe them out. All of them.
Yes, Master. Right.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Have you ever wanted to become a pro wrestler? Have, you ever desired to step foot inside of a wrestling ring? Well, you know what you need to do? You need to become a YouTuber. Because now all the content creators and all the fucking YouTubers in the reactors, everybody's trying to become pro wrestlers, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm here to tell you why. I'm here to tell you why all of a sudden everybody and their mothers who sits behind the microphone like me and Kevin do are going to try to become pro wrestlers. First off, I am PGH Chris TV. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. All the links will be in the description. Look, I have had it with YouTubers becoming professional wrestlers. And I'm going to get into a couple different things here. I'm going to show you guys some footage via the Twitter that was posted. Disclaimer, I don't care. I'm done being nice. I don't care about being friends with any of these people. So I am going to say names. Half these people have me blocked anyway, so it's not like they don't know who I am. And 3, this isn't me hating. This is me just wondering why is everybody in this clique, and I'm gonna tell you who the clique is, who's running the clique, all that stuff in this video. I'm gonna start with this. Logan Paul. I'm gonna start with Logan Paul because I already know that's the first thing people are gonna say. Oh, but look at Logan Paul. Logan Paul is somebody who wasn't just a YouTuber, and then WWE brought him in because he was a YouTuber. This man fought Floyd Mayweather in a real boxing match, exhibition, whatever. But this man fought Floyd Money Mayweather inside of a boxing ring. This man is a boxer. This man's an athlete. Before any of all that stuff, he has proved why, he could belong in the WWE with not just, his athletic background, again, with the boxing and all that shit, but with him being hated on the internet, him having the personality, that internet personality. None of these fucking people that I'm going to name and show you guys have that. Now, one of them, the leader of this clique, has about 1 million followers. I never heard of the fucking guy until earlier this year. And I'm just confused, man. I'm confused. I don't want to hear the Logan Paul comparison. When you see these people, when you see what I'm talking about, I want that to stop. Because Logan Paul is an athlete. Logan Paul is more popular than a lot of these fucking real professional wrestlers. And he's proved why he belongs. None of these people have. And look, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm going to give them props for being in a wrestling ring. But the videos and clips I'm going to show you, I could literally do in my floor right now. And what would be the difference? What would be the difference? I have no idea. But before I get into any of that, here's why all these these guys are trying to be pro wrestlers. And again, I'm not hating. And if you guys think I'm hating, I'll show you an example later on. So, names. Let's start with I keep saying the leader of this clique. The leader of this clique goes by a guy named BDE. BDE. You guys might know him from his recent TNA appearances, him being on Final Resolution, taking on AJ Francis, him being in the Battle Royal and eliminating people. He's trained by Sami Callihan, according to my research. He's in a feud right now with some Joe Alonzo or somebody like that, and that's kind of what made me want to do this video, is because I see And look, this might just be a kayfabe thing, but I say I'm bringing BDE up, and I'm saying him as the leader because he has the most followers. He's the one with the 1.1 million followers that I only heard of until recently. And again, props to him. I didn't know how big he was until I actually looked him up. But because he gets to TNA Wrestling and gets trained by Sami Callihan and all this shit, now he's trying to bring his friends into the clique, and now he's gonna be responsible if a lot of these people get seen on TV. But when I mean seen on TV, because they kind of already are, and that's where I'm getting at with my overall point. He's gonna be responsible by one of these people getting, being an extra or something in AEW or something like that. Why are they doing this? It's easy. They want those comp tickets that TKO gives them every time Netflix uses one of their reaction clips. Oh, no way! Holy shit, he's here! Woo! Oh my god! You've got to be fucking kidding me. I've seen more acting on you-know-where. These people do the reactions because they want to be featured not just in WWE TV for their fake-ass reactions to whatever happened, knowing damn well they knew that was going to happen before it happened, and now they're doing all this so they can kiss TKO's ass and get front row tickets because Netflix is going to use their clip. That's all it is. That's literally all it is. Now, could they probably buy their own tickets? Yes. But that's ultimately why they do it. They want that TKO hookup. They want to be in. They want to be in with TKO. They want to be in. They want to be those guys that are seen front row. And then during the commercial breaks and Netflix shows them sitting in the front row behind the announcers. Oh, that's YouTube sensation. YouTube sensation, my ass. Nobody knows who the fuck these people are. Again, nobody knows who the fuck I am either. I don't get it. I want to show you guys this because this is ridiculous. I'm not hating, guys. You guys are gonna say I'm hating, and I know it. But I'm gonna give you the names. Let's start with number 1, Con Man. Let's watch this video. Tell me what's wrong with this video, and tell me why you would think that I would be not upset, but just laughing. Oh my god. And the sad part is people are encouraging that bullshit. The comments are fucking glazing it. I could go on my floor right now and do that. And what? Is that a wrestling bump? Am I gonna go on Twitter and post that on my Twitter and say that I took a wrestling bump? I can literally drop on my fucking floor right now. And what is that? Come on. That's very, very misleading. Why are you people encouraging this bullshit? Why do you people fucking want to see this type of shit on your pro wrestling? Why are you guys fans of this type of pro wrestling? God bless you, because I'm not going to tell you who to be fans of and what to be fans of, but holy shit, some of you guys need to you need to check on what you think's good in wrestling and what is not. Because this is going to be bad for wrestling. Motherfuckers like BDE are going to make this industry look like a joke. There's already people that don't take Logan Paul serious, and Logan Paul is, again, John Cena's called him a stud. Randy Orton has called him a stud. All these people have said good things about Logan Paul. And even still, there are some people in the industry that are well respected that still think Logan Paul is an outsider coming in. Imagine what the fuck they're gonna think when these 4 clowns show up on a TV screen. Seriously? This is the new wave of pro wrestling? This is the new way of how to get into to be a pro wrestler? I thought you had to go to wrestling school. Now, BDE does go to wrestling school, and I commend him for it, because he's actually, that's the one positive I'll say, because he's actually learning how to take these fucking bumps the right way. But the problem I have with it is because there are legit pro wrestlers, some that we've interviewed on this channel, that are impressive, that have been working their ass off in this industry for years and years and years. And they don't get the fucking opportunity that these clowns get because they don't have the followers and they don't do the fake ass clickbait reactions to get their names out there. They're actually doing shit the right way. So this is how the fuck the new wave of pro wrestling is gonna be. You're gonna have to be YouTube famous just to get an opportunity. Now I know why Logan Paul has an issue, or Karrion Kross had an issue with Logan Paul. I believe all that shit that Karrion Kross says now. Because as a fan, I am a die-hard fan. I want to see these guys who are trying to make a name for themselves doing shit the right way, who know how to do this shit, than see some fucking YouTuber guy that talks about this stuff, and because of how many followers he has, he already gets a shot. That's not fair. And I take this a little bit the wrong way, because I am friends with a lot of these independent wrestlers that should be in the spot that BDE is. But they don't have the following. They don't glaze the companies. They don't. Whoa! He's back. She's back. Give me a fucking break, man. It's ridiculous. And no, I'm not, and I'm calling out names. I want to give a shout out to two people, because these are the only two people out of all these fucking groups, the BDEs. Look at the BDEs, the con mans, all these people. You know who I actually give some type of props to? The Harbrun twins. Put them up on the screen. The Harbrun twins. Although I might be pronouncing their name wrong, and if I am, I deeply apologize, because I actually enjoy their content. Now, this is a picture with me and the twins at the Slammiversary softball game that took place during Slammiversary weekend, the day before the event, the Saturday, before the UBS Arena. I met them, talked to I think it was the twin on the left, had a conversation with him. I said, yo, if I see you and your brother, you mind if whatever. They were leaving. I grabbed the picture. I think the guy that they were with is in this fucking video. They were fine. They were cool. They said, yeah, no problem. Take the picture. I said, thank you. You know, some of my family members send me your videos, because they're not one of those people that make YouTube videos about, they don't glaze companies. I actually respect the twins. I respect these guys, which is when, you know, that's why I feel bad kind of going hard in this video, because he's obviously friends with a lot of these guys, and I respect these guys' content because they're not, they kind of do their own thing in a sense. But I just bring this up because I want you guys to know that I'm not totally against all these people. I don't hate these people. I like some of these people. And as you guys just saw with my picture with the Harbrun twins, I have no problem. This is what I have a problem with. Mini Purple! What the fuck? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's the guy that was with the Harbrun twins at Slammiversary. Let's see the other video. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. And again, the people in the fucking comments. Glazing, you did great, Oos. Holy shit, Minnie, you did so good. I'm 26 years old, a devoted husband and father to two. Motherfucker, you need to get examinated. You need to get your brain checked. You're a father, of 26 years old, and you're commenting in Minnie's fucking videos with the hearts glazing her? You watch her? You're 26 years old with a fucking family and you sit around and watch this fucking girl? Are you serious? It's people like you that don't give real independent wrestlers an opportunity to shine. That's really why I'm upset and I'm making the video. It's because I'm sick and tired of people getting their opportunities like this when they don't deserve it. They didn't fucking earn it. I don't like using the word deserve. You earn it or you don't. And these clowns didn't. These clowns don't. But because of who they are and who their following is, they get to skip the line, while people that I've interviewed, that me and Kev interviewed, get to keep grinding in front of bingo halls and never get the opportunity that these guys get. Because they don't have that YouTube following, glazing the company with their fucking fake reactions. That's all it is. Fake reactions. If you want to make good content, if you want to actually be respected, how about you sit in front of a microphone, analyze, give us thoughtful breakdowns of what you did and didn't like, instead of just saying everything's fucking great. I'm gonna glaze this, I'm gonna fake react to this, I'm gonna cry to this. It's ridiculous. I think it's fully ridiculous. I think it's embarrassing. And I don't think it should be accepted. This shit should not be accepted. And I think the more people speak, I think the less these clowns get opportunities in the ring. Because I don't want to see it. And I know you guys don't either. So we're going to keep it at that. I wanted to get that out there for you guys. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the support. Follow everything at Sports Jedi Network, PGH Chris TV. You know what to do. Everything will be in the description.